What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. Good morning, and how are you doing? I'm a lot chirpier than I was yesterday. Do you know what? I'm one of those people that just can't stand clutter around me and mess. And I am a tidy hoarder. I collect things. I do collect things, but I am a tidy hoarder. So the mess that I showed you a little bit of yesterday was driving me to distraction. I had to do something. So it's a lot better today. I drew some cards. I drew one card from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. I love these cards, but sometimes they are a little bit quirky. And what they do in these cards is give a character to the actual card. And this character is actually an angel today. And it's called Empath. Now, am I pronouncing it Empath? It's like you've been blocked from something. But usually, as you will find out, rejection is God's protection. There is a reason why you are blocked. So I'm going to give you the overall message first of all, and then I'll give you a little bit of the extended, because the overall is just as important as the extended. Okay, so it's Impasse, and this character is actually called Reggie Rust. Okay, they give them weird character names, but the message that he wants you to know is what is done is done. This card can indicate the end of a great emotional upset. The power to change direction for the better is supported in Rust. This is Reggie Rust, okay? Your angel appeared to protect you in the long run. This is a detour, not a no. Be in the here and now. Things will change. Go where you are led for now. So follow your intuition, because certain things happen that you were being blocked for a reason. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to read you the passage that goes with this now, because that was the kind of summary, if you wanted a quick summary. But it gives you, this card goes into the actual character, and then it gives you what you need to know, and explain to you why this card is here. So it says it's the second Sakra. Also, these Sakra cards, when you see the colours around them, that is the Sakra card. I can't talk this morning. Why is it I can't talk? It responds to the chakra that it actually associates with. So this is the orange chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra in the actual. So the first one will be the root chakra. This is the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. Stop it with the chakras. But anyway, and it's all about the stomach, your emotions, what's going on there. So I'm going to read this to you now and shut up, because I'm talking and rambling now. But it's called Impasse, Reggie Rust. The path is obstructed, reroute. Okay. So I'm going to tell you about Reggie Rust first of all, and the story behind why he's here. Okay. And then I will go into the rest of it. And there's a meditation that goes with this as well. So it says, the legend. Reggie Rust is a guardian angel. One day, two friends, Clem and Craig, are dismayed to discover Reggie blocking their path through the mountains with no way to get round him. Wondering why Reggie wanted to stop them and not daring to try to pass, they take another route. Reggie then moves on, having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead. Oh, you getting this? You getting this message? What protection? You know, rejection is God's protection. If you can't go one way, go the other way round. You know, so Reggie then moves on, having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead that would have claimed their lives. Do you see what I mean? Always follow your intuition, always. So the inspiration for this card is, this is a route and not an ending. The path is blocked and you are at an impasse, but the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. I think someone needs to hear this today. It's like maybe you feel some blockage in some part of your life, and you've got to use your intuition. You've got to use your skills, because you could be blocked in one way, but is there another way around it? Is there another way you can do something? Is there another thing that you can do to actually get past that blockage? I don't know. But the personal inquiry about this card is, how adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reaction to delays? So I know some people are patient, especially with this twin flame soulmate situation as well. people are impatient, but what, like I keep saying, rejection is God's protection. Get on with your life. Self-care. Do what you need to do. Shine, big up your status, level up. But stop concentrating on what you shouldn't be concentrating on. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not doing any good. It's not going to change. You know, just because you're concentrating on it. Get on with your life and move on, and things will change. Do you know what I mean? So it says here, the key ideas behind this card is change of our direction, regroup and refocus, protection from harm, guardian angels, and the key words is wisdom, opportunity, and surrender. So I hope you're getting the message of this card, because it's deep. You know, when you think about it, it's really deep. You know, things are put in your way, especially if you're a spiritual one or one that is awakening, or, you know, things happen for a reason. Like, I can give you an example. I can give you a really good example. I got on the bus one day with my bag, okay? And I left my bag on the bus, and it happened to have my £500 camera in there, okay? I was going shopping, oblivious. It's only when I got off the bus, I realised, oh my God, my bag! I wasn't even worried about the money that was in there. I was worried about the camera more than anything else. Because, you know, that's my second pastime, is the camera, is photography, because I'm studying photography at the moment. And it's like, I thought, how am I going to get this bag? But I had to phone the bus stopper, and they said, wait for the bus to come back round. Sometimes the bus drivers are just taking a break and they come back. So I had to wait for this bus driver, and you know, the bag was intact. But what happens to me, there's reasons why these things happen. And what I found is that there could have been a disaster. The reason why you stopped, because I was going to shopping. I had my shopping trolley, I had my bag, on my way back, I was going to take some pictures, even with my shopping, and this strange woman with a shopping basket and a camera. Can you imagine? But what happens in these circumstances is there's a reason why you've been blocked from doing what you're doing, and that you're to focus on something else, because you could have been avoiding a disaster. I can give you another example. I'm going to give you a proper example. I mean, I did leave my bag on the bus, and I did have to go back and find it. But there was a reason why. And I remember doing that. I had to do a reading later on, and the person that I was meant to do the reading from, I completely missed it. I had to call them. And they were perfectly happy. But there was a reason why I was being blocked from going and doing what I was doing, or having to do it at a later time. I know there was a reason behind it. And I'm going to tell you another one. I used to go to this guy who was a master. That's besides the point. But I might have told some of you this story already. And this literally saved my life. Okay. We was meant to go to a party, a christening party, above a chemist shop. Right. So the flat was above a chemist shop. And the day of the christening, I turned and I said to my person, I'm not going. I don't want to go. There's a reason. My stomach was, do you know, like when you get that intuition, it's something is like saying, warning you, telling you not to go. And I didn't go, and he didn't go. He was a little bit annoyed at the time that he said, come along, it's going to be a good party. Da, da, da. So do you know what was in the newspaper the next day? The next day, it was in the newspaper that the ceiling of the chemist had fallen through, and people had literally died. Okay, and I say all that to say, it's like, you really got to listen to your intuition sometimes. You've really got to understand that if something doesn't feel right, don't do it, because rejection is God's protection. There's a reason why you feel that way. And, there's a reason why you feel that way. And this is like what the empath is all around about. You're being blocked. It's like you get warning signs, you got ringing bells. And sometimes, like, when you're late for work, you think, oh, bloody hell, I'm going to be late for work, this, that, the other. There's a reason why you're late for work. There could have been a pile up on the on the motorway, or the carriageway, the highway, and you totally avoided it because you were late. But there was a reason why you was late. Nothing happens in this world by accident. Nothing happens by accident. Cause and effect. Okay. I'm going to do. I really want you guys to get into the 12 laws of oneness, because you understand some of the things why I do what I do. because I'm into balance, and that is one of the laws of oneness. I'm into balance. You know, there should be pay for what you do. And I don't, you know, and it's a long story, but we'll go into that once I put up the 12 laws of oneness, because it's a good thing to actually get under your belt. Because the law of attraction is only one of those laws. There's the law of polarity. There's so many of them. I can't remember them offhand, but I do know them, and I do read them on occasion, because I forget sometimes. The law of balance, the law of polarity, the law of relationships, there's so many, there's 12 of them, but they're the 12 laws of oneness, and it's something to get into. The other thing I want to get into is the 48 laws of power, which I might just do some recordings about that, because it's about it's about actually leveling up and developing the skills to actually level up. And I really want to and I haven't read it yet, and I've got the book and I haven't read it, but I might do some audio on that. So let me know if you're into that. But I'm going to start rambling now, and I hope you got the message. Impasse. Rejection is God's protection. There's a reason why you're being blocked from certain things, and it's usually about your protection. Okay, so listen to your intuition. And if you're being blocked from something, it's for a reason. Okay? You're being blocked from something for a reason. It could be relationships, it could be situations, it could be family, it could be work, it could be whatever. But if you're being blocked, if you go for an interview and you don't get the job, that's a reason why you didn't get that job. You wasn't meant to have it. It wasn't for you. You will find better. And this is what happens. And people don't look at things this way. Do you know, if I was meant to go somewhere and it doesn't happen, there was a reason why it wasn't meant to happen. There's a reason why you wasn't meant to be there. There's a reason why you felt I shouldn't go. So I'm going to stop rambling now, because this card for me was deep, even though it looks like nothing, it was deep. So I'm going. So take care and have a wonderful day. And I'm going to be a little bit more active today. I'm going to do some readings or whatever and be a little bit more active today, because I don't feel so cluttered. Anyway, take care. Nam yo horenge kyo.